Hey guys, so this is gonna be like a random talk video, but are you ready for some of the most hilarious animation you've ever seen? So I saw this, I think it was last week, people were talking about this, about how bad the animation was. So this is Boruto. I don't know what episode, I stopped watching it a long time ago. I think I stopped watching after the time travel arc where Boruto and Sasuke travel back to the past and they see like Naruto and everyone is kids. And I think that's really the last time I watched Boruto. Um, but apparently, so this is Kagura. We met him in like season 2. He becomes like one of the swordsmen of the mist, and now he dies. So I mean, I don't know if he was in the show, but for long. I know we saw him in a little arc, and then I don't know if he's popped up before that, but he dies. But the fucking animation for this, it seems fine at first, but Boruto makes all the goofiest faces. But here we go. Goofy face number 1. His mouth. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. I'm not even ready for this, and I've seen it already. Here we go. Why? Now there's another one that does like a comparison between the animation for this and like the very first episode of Naruto when he cries. When he's in the he's hiding out, and Iruka's against the tree and Mizuki's there, and Iruka is saying like, oh yeah, he's Naruto Uzumaki of the village hidden in the leaves, and Naruto starts crying. Even though there's a lot of water on his face, the animation is still a lot better than this, which came out last month. Actually, let's see. Crying, but with the baby. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a fucking baby crying. Yeah, see right there, right at the very top. One looks good, one doesn't. I mean, I could have done without the freaking snot coming from his nose, but other than that, it looks, a lot better than what Boruto's doing. Like, between the stupid animation, the baby sound effect, which sounds like this is happening. Also, Sam's in here. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that before we started our talking. It's like a Nikocado cry. So someone said they're going to be writing a Nikocado and Chris Chan fanfic. I'm eagerly awaiting that. Make it as lewd and just fucking ridiculous as possible. They said they're waiting, they couldn't think of a plot or whatever. It's Chris and Nick. It doesn't have to be the most sophisticated, complicated plot that you can think of. It could be them sitting in freaking Chris's fucking basement, arguing about who's got the last fucking Twinkie or some shit like that. I don't know. It doesn't have to be complicated. So, I'm looking forward to that. It was supposed to thunderstorm, and it was raining for a little bit, but then it stopped. Yeah, it's supposed to. It's down to like 36% now. Isolated thunderstorm, and then that's it. Storms may contain strong gusty winds tonight. Have a plan and be prepared. Well, what if I'm sleeping? Did you ever think of that, smart guy? But then it's supposed to be like fucking 90 degrees almost for like all fucking week. And I love how it's going to be the hottest on all the days that I work. So I work tomorrow, 87 degrees. Degree cooler on Tuesday when I'm off. Almost 90 degrees Wednesday when I work. Friday, I mean, I don't know. I didn't work this Friday, or, the Friday that just passed, so. And then we've got a nice 73 right there. But it looks like we're finally getting into fucking hot weather. Still, it could be like San Antonio and, be like 100 fucking degrees. But then you have New Jersey. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. They're in the fucking 50s, not even 70 degrees. Fuck this shit. I mean, one reason I moved back here was because of the weather, because every time I was here, we got like huge snowstorms. But ever since I've been back, we got like snow days. Like, it would snow for like a few minutes, and then it'd be icy enough and bad enough to have everything closed the next day. But then that next day, everything fucking melts. And then it looks like it didn't snow at all. So there's some snow right there, though. Sam, you want to say hi? See if he wants to say hi. Sam, want to say hello to everyone? You can see him now. Sam, want to say hello to everyone? Nah. Speaking of hello, I was hoping to see Venti today, but I don't think he's going to be coming over today. Also, I think Meowsy's kittens are dead or something. She comes over, like I said, she comes over here an awful lot. They're not under the house. I know that. She goes under the house all the time. She'll sit up here all the time. So, I mean, not too long after she had them, it was fucking cold. It was like fucking 20, 30 degrees at night. So, between that and, the fact that maybe her hiding spot may not have been that great and maybe something else got to him. I mean, I know it's not a big bird that got to him. A raccoon could have gotten to him, a possum, some other predator that would take kittens. But, yeah, that or they just died, after she gave birth to them. First time mother, complications happen. She does seem like she's been pretty down for a while. The only time you see her happy is when you're giving her food. But other than that, she just mopes around, it seems. So, yeah, I don't think I'll be seeing kittens anytime soon. Well, there's always next time. Wherever she hit them this time, she'll just have to plan better next time. So, I would like to see some kittens. I really would. Okay, like, I know this is a background, but it's like, it feels like it's getting into my eyes. That's weird. But yeah, I go back to work tomorrow, and for the past 3 weeks, I've had nothing to do. So I seriously doubt. I mean, she didn't have me work on Friday. She was like off Friday or off tomorrow on Thursday. So I'm like, okay, well, you're the boss. Hey, you're the boss. So, I mean, I don't know what was done on Thursday, but pretty much everything had gotten done on Wednesday. I told the guy when he came down with the lab, I was just like, keep bringing it down. just whatever's there, just keep bringing it down. And he only brought down like 5, so I'm assuming that's all there was. And then when the Thursday thing should have been done, Friday, I think she went in, but sometimes it's just for like housekeeping reason. Doesn't mean there's going to be anything done on the Baylor. But I have a feeling I'm going to go into... Well, there's 2 things that can easily happen tomorrow. Either everything is going to be brought down, like every little knick-knack, freaking crevice, pile that was there is going to be brought down, or there's going to be nothing there. Just like there has been for the past 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks, actually, considering I only work like 2 days a week. So, gotta be prepared. I certainly hope they have my sandwiches, though. I think they refill everything like on Thursdays or something like that. So when I go in tomorrow, hopefully I can have some breakfast. You know, like the little Jimmy Dean English muffin ones, or those like croissant ones. They've got like ham, sausage and cheese and all that. It's really good. But yeah, I don't get to eat breakfast before I go, so it's also I think the route has pretty much changed for well, actually not changed, but we've had to pick up a woman who goes to dialysis, but she's been in the hospital or something, because I think she's just giving up on life. It's the woman who I said got a kidney from like a 6-year-old, but she's in the hospital. She's supposed to go to dialysis, but then she's at the point where if she misses just 1 day, it's bad for her. But sometimes like she won't go all week, so she got a second chance a while ago by getting a kidney from a 6-year-old, and she's fucking destroying it. This is why I believe euthanasia for fucking adults should be a thing. She clearly wants to just fucking give up on life. I mean, who are people to say whether, who are others to have a say over whether, someone lives or dies? Murder is one thing, but if a person flat out says, I want to fucking die, it's not up to you whether they live or not. If they want to die, because if, euthanasia wasn't, isn't a thing, that's why we have such high suicide rates. So, I mean, like, if we can willingly and, put animals down against their will, it's like, oh, well, we're moving to a different state, and we won't be able to take the cat with us, and so we have no choice but to put it down. Why don't you find it a new family? No, that'll be too much work. Just put it down. If we can make that choice for animals, why can't we make a choice if we're fucking miserable and suffering? Why should a doctor say, no, we can't do that? Why not? If I want to die, if I have cancer, and I know I'm going to die in a few months anyway, why not just be able to euthanize someone? I can't stand when people say, oh, they're fighters, they're this. No, a lot of times they're not fighters. It's the fucking greedy family. It's like, no, you had to be here for us. I don't have to do shit. This is my life, not yours. I'm not going to stick around and be miserable just so you don't have a bad day. But she's pretty much given up. She was in the hospital. Her brother doesn't even know anything about her because the woman's boyfriend or whatever the fuck doesn't tell him anything. But she didn't ride like all fucking week. So she's probably in the hospital most likely for a while. Because like I said, she's to the point where she should be at dialysis every day, but she doesn't go every day. And just for her missing 1 day, that's a lot. So her kidneys are probably fucking shutting down. Everything else is probably shutting down. Some people, like I said, it's just some people want to die. And the fact that they have to keep going on and living and, despite the fact being miserable and in pain and this and that because, oh God, my family is going to miss me. Of course, my family's going to miss you. Then they'll get over it. That's how life fucking works. It's like if I was to die, yeah, you guys would be sad, but then you'd get the fuck over it. Most likely in a day or two. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Life, life is pain. So death is part of life. So if she just wants to give up, why not just let her give up? She's a fighter, and no, you're keeping her around because you're guilting her to keep staying around. The family needs you, and then you think about your family. My grandpa did it. He's like, I'm tired of being out of the hospital. Just let me fucking die. I believe that's at least what my dad said. He was just tired of going in and out of the hospitals, and he just wanted to die. Well, this video got really morbid, didn't it? And don't lie in the comments. I know you're gonna say something like, "Yeah, of course we'd miss you." Yeah, you'd miss me for like a day or two, and then it's like, well, he's dead. He's not coming back. Time to move on. That's why when I die, I don't want a fucking funeral. I don't want any of that. Just fucking dig a fucking hole for me, kick me in it, and then fucking bury me. I don't give a shit. Yeah. I'm like, really? What? Like, it's at my funeral. Like, what are people gonna say? John, he was a nice guy. Wow. That's all anyone's gonna say. It's everyone who does a speech. Yeah, he was a nice guy. He was real funny. He loved animals. Why even bother? Why even bother if they're all gonna say the same thing? So, don't lie to me. Don't say, "Oh, we're gonna miss you so much." You'll get over it. Actually, that could probably be a fun question. Because, like I said, I don't plan on having a funeral. I'll probably. I was actually thinking about it last night or something. How I really should just record a video in advance and just like put it somewhere so that when they start clearing everything out, there's like a little USB drive that has like a video from me on it, and it has like all my instructions and like it'd be like a will. I'm not gonna write out a will. I'm just gonna little USB and give them explicit instructions on what to do, what not to do. So, but since I'm not going to have a funeral, what kind of words would you say about me once you're there? If you were there, what would you say? And what would you want to be said about you at your own funeral? Let me know below. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.